In this video, I want to address a comment that I received from my friend at Starchy Shauna. I noticed in your newest video on the parents lying that you had fall decorations behind you. Do you have containers you store decorations in? I would be curious to know how you keep a handle on things you use only once in a while or seasonally. So when I lived in the McMansion, I decorated for every single holiday. I had Easter decorations, Armistice Day decorations, you name it, I had it. But in 2011, when we left the McMansion and we downsized into a house that was half its size, I realized I couldn't bring all that stuff with me. So I basically probably pared down to maybe about a third of the decorations that we had and thought that I was doing a good job of that. But then when we downsized my in-laws' house, I realized I still had way too much stuff. And too much stuff in the sense that we saw the allergens, the dust, all of that stuff, and how when we cleared that out of my in-laws' house, how much healthier the environment was. And so that's what I wanted. I wanted a lot less stuff to dust. So I typically now decorate, but decorate a lot less than I used to. So let's take a look around my house again, and I'm going to show you how what Shauna thought were Halloween decorations were really just how I repurpose fall decorations to last the entire season and incorporate Thanksgiving and Halloween. On my front door, I put my fall themed wreath, welcome sign, and doormat. Then I place plaster pumpkins in my dining and living room areas. I add pine cones around the battery-operated candles, and I put a fall garland on the sofa table. These items will stay up until I switch out for Christmas. As we got closer to Halloween, I put the Sara Lee stuffed jack-o'-lantern on the bar and left the battery-operated candles as they were. In the living room, I added the lighted ghost band to the sofa table decor, then changed Welcome Bear from his summer outfit to his jack-o'-lantern outfit. On November 1st, I put those items away, changed Welcome Bear into his pilgrim outfit, and set out my stuffed turkey. And just like Cinderella's coach, poof, Halloween turned into Thanksgiving with minimal decorations. I purchased Welcome Bear in 1995 from a colleague who made them, and I have so many outfits for him, but not a light sweater. I may have to look into that on Etsy because I normally leave him in his summer outfit until Halloween because I just don't have the heart to put him in his coat when the temp is above 90 degrees. Here's a sneak peek at the rest of his wardrobe. Here's his Christmas outfit that he'll be wearing next. He has a rainy day outfit, but that doesn't get much use here in Southern California. He has a winter outfit, which also doesn't get worn too much here in Southern California. Here's his Easter outfit. Here's his St. Patty's Day outfit. I should look for one that says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." Here's his 4th of July outfit. That also comes out for Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Armed Services Day, and any holiday that requires a flag. Here's his spring outfit that mocks my brown thumb. And 2 summer outfits because I received one as a gift, and everyone needs a change of clothes, right? So as you can see by the shirt that I'm wearing and how I just walked you through my house, I love things that are repurposed. So this is my Happy Hello Thanksmas, and so I don't have to have 3 different shirts. But anyway, let me know in the comments. Do you repurpose your holiday decor? Did you get away from holiday decor altogether? Or do you still go full bore and you decorate for every single holiday out there? So after Thanksgiving, I'll come back and put out Christmas, and at that same time, show you how I store all of this because Shauna was interested in seeing how I store this, and I'll show you how everything for fall, Halloween, and Thanksgiving, aside from the front door mat, all fit into just 2 Rubbermaid tubs.